Try to play up. Intercepted by Roosevelt. Takes 2 cheeky touches around players. But the ref calls a foul. He did not want to play it on. Roosevelt seemed to be going for a cross here. Trying to see if they can latch on to some of their bigger players. Cross goes inside. Nice ball. Called offsides by referee. Wilson free kick. Wilson played short. Not much press by Roosevelt. Playing 1-2 down his right-hand side. Bad touch, though, and Roosevelt get the ball. But again, a bad pass. Wilson recover. They got men. Tries to play a through ball down that right-hand side. Just quite can't. Bad clearance from Roosevelt, though. Wilson still with it. Plays it inside. Nice little move there. Get away from the defender. Tries to pull it back. Didn't fool anyone. Wilson fighting for it, though, and they cause a Roosevelt throw-in.
First ball into the street here. Last week we set a new record of 3 balls into the street. Let's see if we can top that today.
They seem to have a shin guard check there. Thought one of the Wilson players didn't have it, but they did. Wilson take the throw into the right-hand side, cleared away by Roosevelt, and the first Wilson corner kick of the night. Wilson here are probably looking to get the ball through to number 17, Cooper, as he is one of the bigger targets on this team. Or number 15, Biddle. Cross comes in for Wilson. Good cross in, just can't get on anyone. Wilson still with it though, down his left-hand side, cuts it back, not fooling the defender, and after a tug on the shirt, stop the clock, Nat. Free kick for Roosevelt. Yellow card for Carter after a tug on the shirt. Roosevelt kicking the ball here. Tries to find the man inside. Just can't. Bounce over him. Wilson tried to clear it. Instead they keep possession actually. Tries to find the striker. Just can't get to him. Roosevelt here with the ball in the middle. Plays it out towards that right-hand side. Has a man down the right. Doesn't play him, though. Tries to go back inside. Collapsed by Wilson players. Wilson tried to regain possession. Just quite can't. Roosevelt trying to switch the field. Instead, looks back towards the right once again. Bad touch there, though. And now he's under pressure. Cleared by Roosevelt after pressure by Wilson. Nice defense there. Wilson regained possession. Never mind. The ref says throwing. Roosevelt throwing here. Down his right-hand side. Plays it inside. Nice press here by Wilson, forcing him to go back. Interception there. Pokes the ball free, but falls for a Wilson player. Tries to switch the field down his right-hand side. Nice ball there, though. Just a little bit too far for Hornsby, and it goes out for a Roosevelt throw-in. Here it is, Roosevelt trying to find a man down that left-hand side. Just can't. Intercepted by Wilson. Cleared away. and just too far for that Roosevelt player to get it. Wilson throwing. Throwing taken quickly here by Wilson. Not fooling this Roosevelt defense though. Kick it away for another Wilson throwing. Wilson find that man inside. He plays it back on the left hand side. Can look for a cross here. Nice challenge there by Roosevelt though. Roosevelt with possession here. Pressed heavily by Wilson. Tries to play a man up top. Just can't. Free kick for Roosevelt after a foul by Wilson. Long free kick here by Roosevelt, trying to find the man on that left-hand side. Does, but a bad touch. Wilson have a chance for a counterattack here. Tries to play it up towards Lang, who holds the ball back. Finds a man just left-hand side. Nice ball, just intercepted by that Roosevelt center back, who plays it up towards the striker. Nice one-on-one defense there by Biddle, though, to regain the ball for Wilson. Tries to find Carter on that left-hand side. Just can't. Out of bounds for Roosevelt throwing. Here's Roosevelt throwing. Down the middle. Position bobbled. Try to set it forward towards the striker. It goes all the way down to the keeper. Wilson playing on the right hand side. Rod there by Roosevelt. We try to switch the field. Can't. Falls back to them though. Nice little quick passes there. But bad pass there. Wilson have a chance on this counterattack. That left hand side. Carter can use his speed here. Goes around the defender, tries to put a ball inside. But a little bit too big of a touch, and it goes out for a Roosevelt corner kick. Wilson corner kick.
Villarreal has just scored to make it 1-0 versus Manchester United in the Champions League.
Here's a Wilson corner kick. Probably going to be looking towards this back post. Here this Koiket sends that ball in. Nice ball towards that back post, just over the head of Carter. Still falls back for Wilson though, who plays another ball in. It seems the ref called a push, so a Roosevelt free kick has been awarded. Seemed to have wanted to play it quickly, just couldn't though. There's a ball down this middle, intercepted. Bad touch, falls for a Wilson player. Looking down that right hand side, tries to play Hornsby just right behind him though, can't get his foot on it. Roosevelt here on the counterattack. Nice little step over there, but couldn't get the touch on it. And it goes out for Wilson throwing. Take it quickly. Looking to switch the field here. Nice little 1-2 there inside. Plays it back out towards his right side. Wilson really using the width here. Nice ball inside. Just couldn't get on the head of this Wilson player as he hit Roosevelt keeper. Ref calls a Roosevelt free kick. Short free kick there by Roosevelt, who played down the left-hand side. Not enough speed on that winger though, and the ball is a little too far. Trinkles out for a Wilson throwing. Here's Wilson playing that, throwing down that right-hand side. Ref says it was out of bounds though. Roosevelt looking to take it quickly. But a substitution for Roosevelt impedes that. It seems that number 4 will come on, and number 19 will come out. Here's a throw in by Roosevelt. Tries to play it down that right-hand side. Header flicked on, can't find anybody though. Wilson clear. Falls to Lang. Not the best of touches there. And Roosevelt regained possession. Nice press here by Wilson. Almost got that ball from that goalkeeper. Still falls back towards Wilson though, but intercepted. Wilson played down that right-hand side and passed just behind Corey Cat. It goes out of bounds for Roosevelt throwing. Roosevelt play that ball at that left-hand side. Here it is, Wilson throwing. Tries to pass it back, just can't. Another Roosevelt throwing on this left-hand side. Plays it quickly down the right-hand side. Stripped by Wilson. Here it is, wants to be fighting for possession. Tries to take a touch around the man, just can't. Roosevelt at the ball. Plays it inside, trying to switch the field towards this right-hand side. Ellison, we're aware of it though. A little bit of a missed clearance there. And it goes out for Roosevelt throwing. Here's Roosevelt, tries to flick the header on, just can't. Takes a shot, blocked by Wilson though. Throwing back. Tries to cross the ball inside, can't. Cleared away by Wilson. Another Roosevelt throwing on this left-hand side. Plays the ball down that left-hand side. Not sure what the referee called there. Seems to be a free kick for Roosevelt. Pretty dangerous area. Good ball here in the back post. Could lead to a goal. Even though they're not the biggest of teams. You never know when a lucky bounce will enter your feet. Free kick taken by Roosevelt. Seems to have wanted to go for a goal. Not the best of shots I've seen, but he could more accurately put this one. Goal kick taken quickly by Wilson. Playing it out the back. Playing on the left-hand side. Bad ball inside though. Intercepted by Roosevelt. Nice tackle there by Roosevelt. Have a man on this left-hand side. Tries to play him too far though. Picked up by Coy Cat. Nice little use of physical there and goes out for a Wilson throwing. Play it quickly. Tries to find this man up top. Once again, the ball escapes Lang though, and Roosevelt have possession once again. Down this right-hand side. Doesn't take the one-on-one. Instead, tries to pass it inside. Intercepted by Wilson. We switch the field towards that right-hand side. Nice quick passes here by Wilson. Can play that 1-2 there, doesn't. Instead goes inside. A lot of space here for Wilson. Roosevelt seems to be dropping back a little bit. Wilson switched the field. Nice 1-2 there. Has that right hand side open. Goes for a cross. Nice cross right over the head of Lang. Balls for Carter though, who puts another cross in. Has a chance for a shot here by Wilson. He does shoot. And the goalie didn't seem to catch it good enough. And a Wilson goal here. Nice goal there by Wilson. A little bit of a mistake there by the keeper. Not sure what he was looking at. Long shot taken by number 20. And it just went under the man's arm. Wilson lead 1-0 with 24 minutes left to play. See how Roosevelt will bounce back from this one. Here's Roosevelt, tries to find a man on the left-hand side, couldn't. Ball luckily finds back for them. Intercepted by Ellison though. Here's Wilson looking for a man, just can't. Seems to have been a little tripped. And he's gonna get a card for that actually. Yellow card for number 6 for Roosevelt. Free kick here by Wilson. Coquette taking his free kick, trying to find Taman, I assume. Nice ball inside, cleared away by the keeper though. Roosevelt punt the ball up in the air. Still with it. Nice tackle there by Wilson, which they regain possession. Coquette cuts inside, trying to find a man. Does. Intercepted by Roosevelt though, who clear it. And it is a Wilson throw-in. Quick throw-in there. Hornsby trying to find a pass back. Just hits off a Roosevelt player. Another throw-in for Roosevelt up the field. Twenty-two minutes left to play here. Thrown by Wilson. Long throw-in, trying to find a cross. Can't find anybody though. Falls for Carter, who puts it back in. Still doesn't find anyone. Roosevelt with the ball here. Let's see if they can make a counterattack. Nice defense there by Wilson though. And they regain possession. Switch the ball towards this left-hand side, finding Carter with a nice little flick on there towards Ellison. Not sure what he was trying to do with that touch there. But possession regained by Roosevelt once again. Tries to play his ball down his right-hand side, a little too long. Biddle catches onto it. Plays it back towards the keeper. Composure shown here by Wilson. Calm little passes. Not clearing the ball. Playing it from left to right. Finds the man inside. Has a man on his right-hand side, does play him. Here's Hornsby, can look for cross. Instead, plays it back towards Coquette. He likes to put the crosses in, and he does. Trying to find Lang, just couldn't get it. Ellison stays on it, though. Passes back towards Carter. Takes a touch around the man, puts the pass inside. Nice pass. And then goal by Wilson.
Absolutely class, mate.
Absolute wonder goal by Wilson there. Nice little ball. And a nice header there, no chance for the keeper. Way too close. And a nice little set piece, nice little play by Wilson there. Up 2-0 with 20 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. Roosevelt kick it off, down 2-0. See if they can respond a little bit. Haven't had much of the ball this game. Wilson have really taken over the possession. And once again, they steal the ball in a dangerous area. Here's Malcolm. Goes down, ref calls no foul, stays with it. Falls back towards Coquette. Nice little move there, get away from the defender. Roosevelt intercept though. Try to find his man on his left-hand side. But once again, Biddle is on it. And he lets it go for the keeper to catch. Plays it quickly down his left-hand side towards Ellison. Finding Taman inside. Playing over towards that right, switching over to the right-hand side towards Coquette. Plays it back inside. Tries to turn around the defender, can't. Roosevelt with the ball. Playing around the middle. Nice little turn there. Plays it out towards this right-hand side. Trying to use it with. And a dangerous ball there, picked up by Hornsby. 3-on-5 here, 4-on-5. Can Wilson do something with it? Hornsby calling it for that left-hand side. Nico doesn't give to him another shot. This one not as good as the first. Goes wide right for a Roosevelt goal kick. Here it is, goal kick by Roosevelt. Trying to find a man in that right-hand side. Picked up by Carter though. Ellison with it on this left-hand side. Finds Carter inside once again. Playing it back. Trying to see if they can keep some possession, spread this Roosevelt defense around. Roosevelt pick it up though. Quickly pressed by Wilson. And the ref calls a free kick for Roosevelt on this right-hand side. Roosevelt can play it short here, considering it's a long free kick. Instead, plays a man inside, or tries to. Cleared away by Wilson. Have a nice chance here. Cooper with a nice flick on, just can't get to Hornsby. Would have been through on goal there. Roosevelt pick it up. Pressed heavily by Wilson though. Nice passing inside. Tries to find a man on the left. Nope, instead looks back towards the right hand side once again. Tries to play a man up that right hand side, can't. Intercepted by Wilson. Falls back towards Roosevelt though, still with it. Takes a shot and bit of a wild one there. Goes out far left. And a Wilson goal kick.
Beautiful game so far by Wilson. Overall just played extremely well, and Roosevelt really hasn't had a counter to it at all. They've been all over the place, and Wilson's really been able to succeed off this, being up 2-0, and see if they can continue this and continue their lead.
Yeah, complete dominance here shown by Wilson with 17 minutes left to play. Just a nice little quick passing, turning, keeping the ball, knowing when to shoot, knowing when to not. Speaking of it, Wilson on this break. Seems to have been tackled. Ref calls a foul around that 30-yard line. Free kick for Wilson.
Roosevelt really hasn't been able to put on the pressure that they would like to, as Wilson's really been able to pass up the ball up the field nicely, and Roosevelt's pressure really hasn't been able to get to him at all, and it's made it so that Roosevelt has gone for some of these tackles where they're leaning up to some good free kick opportunities like right here.
Coyquet plays it short on that right-hand side, looking for Malcolm, puts the ball in. Falls behind everyone though, no one seemed to latch onto it. Roosevelt looking for a quick counterattack here. Can't find anyone though.
Interesting play right there, interesting call. To go for the pass down the line instead of going for the cross. We know Cookett is a good free kick taker for crossing wise and a good crosser. So interesting for him to decide to pass it down the line and try to make something happen, which where they're not successful.
Wilson throwing here on that right-hand side. Plays it short, tries to shield off the defender. Pushing the back though, and the ref calls a foul.
Right now Roosevelt's just getting outclassed. Wilson's playing a great game of football, and Roosevelt has no answer for it.
Ball in by Cookett, trying to find the man on the left-hand side. Goes straight to the keeper though.
A little bit too much power on that one.
Routine save by the keeper there. See if Roosevelt can keep a little bit of possession here. As I speak of that, they punted up the field. Picked up by Wilson. Try to clear it back. Falls for Roosevelt player. Tries to find a man in the middle. A little bit too long of a pass.
Interesting call right here by Wilson, as we usually see Tayman as a striker, and now he's playing more of a midfield position. Why do you think that is?
Lack of productivity.
So far it's been successful, so you got to think if you're Coach JC that you continue to play Emmanuel at the midfield position instead of playing him as striker, which is not his natural position.
Nice Wilson press here. Forcing up. Going.
Some substitutions being made by Wilson. In comes Grady Karp.
Out comes Lane and Hornsby. Wants to plan out this right hand side here. Tries to find Sam inside camp.
Wilson ends up with the ball on that.
Puts in a cross, too far for anyone to latch onto it though. Roosevelt with the ball here. Pressed thoroughly by Wilson though, and they keep possession of it. Hart plays it back towards Ellison. Looks for a cross. Nice cross there though. Didn't really have anyone in the box though.
Yeah, Wilson's really been looking for those crosses inside, and so far haven't been the most successful, except for that one opportunity that they did get the head on the ball and it turned into a goal. So if they can work on finding their men in the box, they can continue to be successful and they continue to expand their lead.
See if we can see some possession here by Roosevelt. Kick it towards Wilson. Seems to be a game of kickball right now. Neither team really keeping possession of the ball. Nice turn there by Roosevelt. Tries to find a man up top. Too far for him though.
Yeah, if you're Roosevelt here, I'd like to see them go for a more slower approach to their attack, where they start from the back, get some passes in, and really don't push it up like they have been, because it hasn't been successful at all. And it's led Wilson to really be able to control the possession and control this game.
Nice Wilson press here once again. Going up for a Wilson throw. I think it's been really key so far in this Wilson game. As soon as they lose the ball, as a team they go and press and gain it back really quickly. Cross there by Tayman seemed to have slipped as he hit it though. Roosevelt with it. Tries to find him up top. Does. A little bit of a questionable touch there though. And Wilson recovered the ball once again. Has a man in the middle. Manji tries to play back out towards the right hand side. Intercepted by Roosevelt though. Wilson with it once again. Wilson really liking to use this left and right hand side. Don't like to go with the middle that much. Like to play down this right hand side or left hand side. Cross it into the big strikers, which they usually have on the field.
Yep, as Wilson wins the corner kick. Wilson so far has been perfect so far in league play in the DCIAA. Coming out in 3-0, whereas they've struggled a little bit out of league play, losing to DCI and to St. John's.
Nice cross in there by Cookett. Straight to the keeper though. Didn't seem anyone could get on it before him. Looking to place quickly. Boots it up the field. Not really towards anyone. Misclearance there though by Biddle. Ball's back towards Roosevelt. Try to play another long ball once again. Up to striker. Not sure why they keep on doing this. Questionable pass there though by the keeper. Open goal. And Roosevelt seems to have seen it way too late. And a poor shot there. And Wilson has the ball once again on this left hand side. Nice little pass here. Wilson patiently waiting.
I think it's also just a big effort issue. You can kind of see some of these Roosevelt players jogging, not putting on their full effort right here, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think the physicality in general by Wilson so far has been better. Just a lot faster, more stamina.
Just more effort, I feel like, in general on that. Like on that play, the tackle, Roosevelt's defender could have picked up the ball and gotten the possession back into Roosevelt's hands, but instead he lets Wilson pick up that ball and could have been an opportunity for Wilson to score.
Can't get a touch on it there, Ellison. Leaves the ball for Roosevelt player. Ref says out of bounds though, and a Wilson throw.
I think it also starts with the interesting goalkeeping play or goal kick play, where Wilson has chosen to boot the ball downfield every time, and they haven't been successful in getting it to one of their players. So I'd like to see them continue. I'd like to see them change it up and go to more of a slower pace where they work the ball upfield and try to hold the possession for longer.
Substitution by Wilson. Seems Sam comes off and Quinton comes on. Here's Taman with the ball. Trying to find a through ball. A little bit too long though. Roosevelt, goal kick.
Wilson can win this game. They will move to 2-0 this week as they had a big victory over Coolidge, the Coolidge Colts on Monday at Coolidge, 2-0.
Roosevelt goal kick. Playing it up the middle once again. Haven't been successful this game. Keep on trying, not sure why. High press by Wilson. Tackle there though. And a foul called. Roosevelt free kick.
We appreciate you being here for all your spots for Wilson Live. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we're live. Do every single sport Wilson has here, and continue all year.
Free kick there by Roosevelt. Lays it all back towards the Roosevelt player, takes a shot, but a routine save for the keeper. Plays it quickly to Biddle. Wilson playing on his left-hand side. Ellison with a nice turn there though. Uses body to shield. A little bit of a dangerous pass there though. Wilson still with it. Roosevelt players call for a handball and ref gives it. Free kick for Roosevelt in a dangerous position here. Could go for goal. As he is about the 24-yard line.
6.5 minutes left in this game. Big chance for Roosevelt to cut into Wilson's 2-0 lead.
Used to be a left-footed player, probably looking for that top right corner. Never mind, instead the other takes it. Way too high over the bar though. Not a very good attempt there. Could have taken a little bit more time. Set himself down. But instead took it quickly and skied it over the bar. Wilson playing on his right-hand side. Inside towards Taman. A little bit of poke there by Roosevelt player. And a free kick for Wilson. They take it quickly. They have options on his left-hand side. He plays it. Ellison can look for cross. Instead takes the man one-on-one. Come on, a little bit more physicality there, Ellison. Roosevelt take the ball back. Playing another long ball towards their number 7. This time it is successful. Playing on this left-hand side. Tries to find a man inside. Sworn by Wilson players though. Taman picks it up. Tries to take a touch around the Roosevelt players, but he pokes it out for a Wilson throw-in. Here's Wilson playing a man inside. Bad touch there though. Roosevelt recover. Not sure who he saw there. Plays it straight to Biddle. Playing out to the left-hand side with him. Inside towards Taman, switches the field towards Koikat. Plays it back inside, tries to find a man on the right-hand side, just too short. Bad pass from Roosevelt, and Wilson have the ball once again. Nice pass from Koikat inside. Folds can't take the shot here. He does. And the keeper once again, not sure if it's the sun or something, but nice shot there into the bottom right-hand side. Keeper didn't seem to see it until it was too late. And Wilson go up 3-0 against Roosevelt with 4 minutes left to play.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened right there. If it was the sun, like he said, or just had a missed touch. Seems like he's in a little bit of pain, so that's not a good sign to see. But good shot by Folds, and able to extend the lead.
Here's a Roosevelt throwing. Here's Wilson regaining possession once again, playing it out the back. Passing around the center back. Ellison under pressure, plays it to the right hand side, just over the head of Chico though. Roosevelt regaining possession. Looking to take the shot here. Takes a touch around 2 defenders, nice moves, tries to play a ball inside, cut again, one cut out by Biddle. Falls back for a Roosevelt player though, just outside the area. Takes a shot. A little bit too high over that crossbar though, and goes out for another Wilson goal kick. Wilson playing out the back as they tend to do so. Just winding this clock down. Trying to see if they can end the half. A little bit of pressure here by Roosevelt, and wants to take advantage. Questionable ball there by Ellison though. Not too many repercussions after that, as Roosevelt just gives it straight to the keeper. Takes his time, giving it out to Biddle. 2 minutes left to play here. Ball inside towards Wilson. Nice little 1-2 there by Taman. Cookett tries to find a long ball towards Carp. Does. Tries to put touch over him. Quite can't. Roosevelt very determined to get the ball there, and a man way offsides.
Yeah, don't know what he was thinking there. You're not able to pass those defenders and receive a pass. So got to stay behind them and then make a play. So it's going to be Wilson ball, and no chance that Roosevelt have numbers on that. So if they would have been smarter about that, they maybe could have weakened this Wilson deficit. This Wilson lead.
Yeah, it's one of the things I think Roosevelt really needs to improve to see if they can keep this score or improve it. Is taking time with their passes, really looking to see all their chances and options, and to keep possession of the ball, as they have not done so in this half whatsoever. Wilson clear here for Roosevelt. Seems to be a Roosevelt throwing. Long throwing towards the inside. Player boots the ball up the field. Trinkles out for another Wilson throwing.
To enter the less than 30-second mark in this game. I mean, less than 30-second mark of this half. Wilson has showed total dominance so far.
Foul there by Roosevelt. Seems the ref is giving a little bit of warning. A little bit aggressive there. Wilson free kick at about the 50-yard mark. Wilson do have the height advantage here. Could look for a cross instead. Plays it short. Here's Koikat. Solid game so far. Plays it down his right-hand side. Tries to use his body. Gets the player off the ball. Ref thinks it's too much. Calls Roosevelt free kick. Play quickly done this left-hand side. Scoreboard reads 000, so this half should end soon. Team Roosevelt player got hit. He's down on the ground. Ref wants to have a word with the Wilson player. See what he does here.
Hey, Sean.
Ref letting the play go on. I think this might be the last one. And that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Score reads 3 to Wilson, 0 for Roosevelt. And we will see you in 15 minutes.
Thanks for watching so far.
And we're back for the second half of the Roosevelt-Wilson Varsity Soccer game.
Welcome back, Wilson Live viewers. We appreciate you being in the stream today. Before the second half starts, can you please click that big red button that says subscribe on it and click the bell next to it. It'll help us out a lot and help us improve this quality of video that we bring to you every single sporting event.
And turn on post notice.
We
enter the second half with a 3-0 Wilson lead. Wilson has totally dominated this game so far, so I'd like to see some action from the Roosevelt team today and see if they can get back in this game.
Yeah, a few mistakes from the Roosevelt keeper, two to be in fact, has led to their goals. Pretty comfortable saves that we believe should be routine, however, not so routine for this Roosevelt keeper as he has been switched out with a different keeper who probably is not his main position, probably more of an outfield player. They just swap it. Wonder to see how good he'll do as Roosevelt starts. Play around with it in the back. And a bad touch leads to a Wilson throw-in already. Good high pressure, probably caused that. Here are the footsteps coming from big Carter and big Stevens on the left-hand side. Throwing to Taman.
Great defense right here by Wilson. Roosevelt really struggled in general to hold possession, so let's see if they can improve that in the second half.
Good job by Roosevelt here in the midfield as he gets intercepted by Taman. Ball over the top goes nowhere, and Wilson are able to get it. Hard tackle by Roosevelt. They have an opportunity here, and he's left all by himself with no support.
Don't know who he was looking for right there, as 3 Wilson defenders were in front of him, and no Roosevelt players.
Shifty tackle by number 8 for Roosevelt leads to a free kick for Wilson just behind the halfway mark. Coyette stands over it.
First half got a little chippy. Had lots of free kicks, and we'll see if this game can get a little cleaner in the second half.
Referee not happy with number 8 as he receives a yellow card for his unworthy challenge and his reaction after that challenge for it being called a foul. As he actually receives a second yellow and gets a red card. Wow, number 8 has been sent off for his naughty behavior.
Yeah, interesting by that ref there. Can't argue with him, so I think that's the right call right there by him. He controls this game, so as he sends him off, and so this is going to be really dangerous for this Roosevelt team, as now they're playing with 10 men.
Very stupid there as the Roosevelt player, as puts his team as much of a more disadvantage as they already were down 3-0. There'll be an even taller hill to climb. Wilson keep possession in the back. Middle looks for a ball over the top, and it does. Can he find Carter? Yes, he can. Carter's in. Can he put in a good service? One-on-one with the Roosevelt defender, who does well to win a goal kick, actually, for his team.
Let's see if Roosevelt plays this from the back. As in the first half, they were really just booting the ball forward and weren't really able to hold possession at all.
Yeah, I think to get back into this game, their game plan should have been to have a more possession. However, with 10 men, that's going to be even harder. Because Wilson have a high press that win the ball, and then a dangerous opportunity. It goes out for a Wilson throw.
Yeah, Roosevelt's really going to have to make some big changes if they want to get back in this game. 37 minutes left in the second half, lots of time to make things happen, but really haven't had a great opportunity at all in this whole game to be able to score.
Roosevelt player picks up the ball even though it's a Wilson throw. Must have been watching a different game. Wilson throw taken quickly. Lane is in the box. He gets shoved over from behind. And a penal is called. Penalty for Wilson. Who will be taking it? Carter will be, seems like. No, actually hands the ball to Lane.
Big chance for Wilson to really cement this lead. 4 goals would be very dangerous and really kill the hopes of this Roosevelt team.
Lane taking the penalty. Where will he choose? Keepers left or right? Referee blows his whistle. Goal! Cooper Lane with the penalty conversion. And a celebration here on this near end. Great goal by Lane there, really converting the penalty well. Probably wasn't too hard, as if the Roosevelt goalkeeper actually is not a goalkeeper. Good job. As it goes out for a Roosevelt throw-in.
Beautiful placement right there, able to put it right in that bottom right corner. No chance for the Roosevelt keeper to make a play on it.
Free kick for Roosevelt. And they're on throw-in, actually, says the referee. Roosevelt players probably need to drop back to receive this throw as he chooses to throw down the line. And he dribbles out for Wilson throw-in. It's taken quickly. Roosevelt player does well to get rid of it. Wilson throwing. Coyette sends over. Coyette being pressured, does well to get away from that. Gutierrez puts in a ball that falls to Roulette, who can probably hit it. Elects to pass it, which is not the right decision there. Wilson retained possession.
Well, the ball has been on this Roosevelt side almost this whole second half. So look for Roosevelt try to hold possession and try to keep it outside of their own half, as Wilson looks even more dominant entering the second half or the start of the second half.
Long throw by Roosevelt down the line. Dealt with by Gutierrez. Bit of high pressure by Roosevelt. See if Wilson can break it down. Stamen seems to get fouled, and the referee calls it. Lane is screaming for the ball quickly. He's probably going to get played in through. But Coyette chooses to take his pretty old time, not really sure why. Game knowledge there really could have brought this score up to 4-0. Roosevelt plays a ball in through for number 7, and it's gobbled up by Matthew. Roosevelt has it in the midfield. Beautiful turn there to get away from the Wilson defender. But still, they can't do anything with these through balls.
Not many players, as they're down with 10 men and only really 3 guys attacking on that other side. It's really just the numbers advantage is really helping Wilson on that defensive end, where Roosevelt really hasn't been able to get a single opportunity to score in this whole game.
Folds plays a nice ball down the line. Can Hornsby get on the end of it? No, he cannot, but he does win a corner kick for Wilson. Can be possibly dangerous, as we already seen a header be scored by Lane earlier in this game. Maybe he can do that again to complete a hat trick, which would be the first hat trick for a Wilson player this year.
Yep, look for Cookett to whip it in the middle and try to get on one of those big Wilson players' heads.
Hopefully Cookett can play in a good ball. Cookett sends over it. Hand goes up, delivery comes in. Is it a good one? Yes, it is, but is it met by the first Roosevelt defender? Who can't quite clear it. Wilson is so dangerous. Taman. Plays a good ball. Can Lane get on the end of it? You can, but it goes all the way through. Good slide tackle from Roosevelt to keep it as a Wilson throw-in. Long throw-in going to be thrown here by Lane as it comes in. Bounce off two Roosevelt defenders' heads, and it's caught by the Roosevelt keeper. Big punt down the field, goes straight to Wilson defender, who does well to find Carter. Carter switches the ball to Coyette. Tries to play exactly back where it came from. Not really sure why he made that decision. He was lucky to not give possession away. As it goes out for Roosevelt throwing.
So we look forward to this rest of this Wilson season. After this game, we have a game versus McKinley Tech on Monday, and then next week on Friday, a big game against Sidwell Friends at Sidwell. So that'll be a big key out-of-conference game for Wilson to win, as they've struggled out of conference so far this season.
Roosevelt with the ball. Goes out for a throw-in for Roosevelt. Throwing for Roosevelt. Foul by Stevens, says the referee, as he went over the back of the opponent. Good call. Bit malicious. Good ball in by Roosevelt, and the player is just offsides. That was dangerous, probably their best opportunity this whole game. Unfortunate the player was offsides. Healy plays a risky ball down the middle, but it works out as Coyette's over it. Gautieri. Biddle. Long ball trying to find Lane, who is standing miles offsides. Must have thought he saw another Roosevelt defender behind him, but saw wrong.
Yeah, Lane's really looking for that big hat trick in this game. Already has two off the penalty and the header. So look for them to be trying to get him the ball and try to beat the hat trick.
Follow Wilson in a good position for Roosevelt, just about the 25-yard line. Roosevelt can probably get a good service in, or if he wants to, he can probably go in for goal.
Looks like Wilson's going to make a huge team swap as almost the whole bench starts warming up for this Wilson team.
Number 18 and number 11 stand over it. 18 elects to take it. An okay shot, but it barely leaves the ground. Wilson can go quick here. As Healy kicks it to the opposite side of the field as if what they were looking for. And Roosevelt will shield it out for a throw-in.
Roosevelt and Wilson has lots of rivalries in different sports. Looks like Wilson so far is going to take this one. But as we know in basketball, it's a different story. 2 years ago, Roosevelt and Wilson met 2 times. And Roosevelt won both games, including the DCIAA championship game.
Yeah, Roosevelt is seeming to be a lot stronger in other sports, especially basketball. As they're scrapping for it, and Taman runs away with it. Well, plays a nice ball into Lane. Can he finish 1v1 versus the keeper? And he can. Hat trick for Lane.
Lane completes the hat trick, extending his Wilson lead to 5-0. Lane, a senior, this has got to be a huge game for him.
Substitution for Wilson. Mayberry comes in for Roulette as the score goes all the way up to 5-0 with just under 27 minutes left to play. I'm curious as if there is a mercy rule in high school soccer. Not too sure, but we might be coming up on that if Wilson continue to play how they're playing right now, which is at a much higher level than they've played in recent games.
Yeah, it looks like the changes Coach JC made have really made a difference. Like we said earlier, moving Taman from more of a striker role to more of a center defensive mid, and moving Lane up to striker has really helped this team coming off which will be their second win of the week.
Yeah, the Wilson team seems to be a hit or a miss, as some games they just look so dominant and they really look like they can beat anybody, and then other games they just don't show out. They look like they are just waking up and not really electric and don't even want to be playing. So I'm curious as to why that is, and hopefully they can eliminate that part of their game to really become a strong team, which they have shown that they can be.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Have had huge dominant wins. Like last week we saw them beat up on Cardoza, having a 6-1 victory. But then that next Friday, last Friday, they really struggled against DCI, losing 4-1, and really just didn't play good football. Scored 1 goal early to take a 1-0 lead, but then really couldn't get anything going. Let up 4 goals in a row for that DCI team.
Yeah, I also think a trend that we see is in the 2 games that they've lost this year, they've given up a hat trick to 2 players. So it seems like if the opponent has a really strong striker or a really playmaking player who can really take over the game, that's where they fall and that's where they crumble.
Yeah, I'd like to see a huge game, like I said before, on Friday, another out-of-league game where Wilson is only 1-2 on out-of-league gameplay this season. So see if they can bring their record back up to 500 in their out-of-league games and take a big win over Sidwell next Friday.
Beautiful day here in Northwest DC. Thermometer reads 72 degrees with a nice breeze. Pretty sunny, which is nice. So you're not too chilly, but in the shade, I bet you might need a sweatshirt or maybe some pants as the breeze is really nice. Wilson play a long ball over that finds Carter. Keeper comes all the way out. As Roosevelt kicks it out for a corner kick as if it seemed like they won the ball.
Beautiful passing right there by Wilson. Cross connected, weren't able to finish off of it. A really good opportunity, but right idea. And see if they can make something happen on this corner kick.
It's going to be quite chilly the rest of this week, as we're going to get into the 50s actually, and the highs will be in the 70s. As Wilson goes for a wild effort by Lane, and Hornsby has it in the corner. Coyette plays a nice ball. Can he find the back post? Just misses. That would have been quite a goal there by the right back for Wilson, Jamie Coyette. Massive substitution. Wow. On comes Kilimanjaro, Carp, Ellison, Chico, Enigalaka. Off comes Biddle, Folds, Gutierrez, Hornsby. Wow. That was a platoon swap. Looks like the NBA out here.
We appreciate you being here, like we said before. Big game this Friday for this Wilson Tigers football team, as we'll be going all the way to HD Woodson and be covering that game this Friday. So if you want to tune in and support your Wilson Tigers in a big game to try to end the losing streak, you can catch it here Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good game. Also, I believe that we are setting up membership program for this YouTube channel. Good ball in for Carp, and he is ruled offsides by the referee. But back to the membership, you can actually pay a monthly fee of $5, $10, or $15, I believe is what we're going to do, to support this Tigers YouTube channel, and you can get member benefits such as cool badges if you want to type in the chat. And this will also go towards improving our setup and improving the quality of video that you guys will see for these sporting events. And if you choose to do so, we'll have a more detailed speech on how to do that in this upcoming broadcast. Hopefully we can have it by the football game this Friday, as Nathan has mentioned. And if you do choose to support us that way, we really appreciate that. We're really looking to grow this channel this year and bring you the best content for the Tigers athletics as possible.
As we approach the 20-minute mark left in this second half, Wilson has still kept their commanding lead of 5-0.
Beautiful ball in by Mayberry. Seems like him and the left winger were not on the same page there. Header one by Taman goes out of bounds for a Roosevelt throw. Substitution for Roosevelt. Two players enter. Maybe they can spark a fire, maybe a comeback in this team. As it's getting pretty ugly. As the score reads 5-0 Wilson Tigers. They have been on the attack most of this game, which has got to be fun for these forward players, especially Cooper Lane, who has scored a hat trick in this game. Beautiful performance from him as he's taken the jersey off. Seems like he is done for the game. Beautiful performance. Go home, eat a nice dinner. Mayberry's in here. Can he chip him? Yes, he can. Last ditch defending by Roosevelt is not good enough. What a goal there by Mayberry, as some people call him Slender Man. Beautiful shot. Almost saved by the Roosevelt defender, but it cannot be stopped. Slender Man gets on the board late in this game.
Strikes again. Beautiful right play right there. Thought that Roosevelt defender might be able to get on that ball and stop that Wilson goal, but wasn't able to. Kicks it in, and Wilson continues to extend their lead up to 6-0 as we enter under the 19-minute mark.
Referee has shown a yellow card to the Roosevelt player 11. Not sure why. Maybe he had some things to say to this Wilson team, who is probably really happy and could care less what any of these players have to say, because the score does read 6-0. That is 6 goals have entered the back of the net. Pretty embarrassing here to even have something to say when you're getting beat this bad. However, that's why they're on the field and we're not. We're bringing you this beautiful commentary and beautiful content of this varsity high school matchup. Long ball taken quick. Interesting idea. Doesn't work out, unfortunately, for this Roosevelt team. As Matthew Healy will have to take a hike to get the ball.
Yeah, interesting. Wilson, as we know, have two very talented keepers. So deciding to choose to start Matthew Healy after this game instead of starting Pete. So far, that decision has been made right, but both goalies are super talented, so you really can't go wrong either way.
Yeah, not too sure a goalie change would make a difference here in this game, as if I don't believe there's been a single shot on goal by this Roosevelt team. But a good performance anyways by Healy. Beautiful turn there by Slenderman, who plays a wonderful ball there to Carp, who is standing offsides yet again. Man, he really needs to wake up. That's 2 times he's been offsides where he could have been in and could have put a good service into the box. Really unfortunate there from Carp.
Yeah, it looks like some miscommunication between those two. See if they can shapen that up for games to come in the future, and see if they can capitalize on that later in this game to get some practice in.
Free kick for Roosevelt. 16 minutes left in this game. High pressure from Wilson. Handball though by Slenderman, number 13, who did just score. Beautiful goal, if I do say so myself. Cheeky chip action. I thought I only saw that in FIFA. However, he really brought this to life.
It's really been the difference maker along with Wilson's great play, but Roosevelt's only having 10 men as like we said before, number 11 having that red card. So that's really made the difference in this game where Roosevelt really hasn't been able to get anything going, and Wilson has really been able to dominate on all sides of the ball.
Couldn't have said that better. This game was practically put to bed as soon as he got that red card. Really unfortunate there. However, if you be disrespectful, there will be consequences, as I have learned. As Carp! Wow, what an opportunity there by Carp, who's having a stinker of a game so far. Wow, really would like to see him put that away into the back of the net. Seemed to be like a sitter, but unfortunately there to take a wrong turn off the boot.
You got to be frustrated right there. Ball right on that foot, the open net almost, and just to be able to put that one wide and not be able to finish. Got to be frustrated for Carp here. Not having the greatest day. He's been a key player for this Wilson team. Coming into this game, he was tied for the DCIAA leading scorer, and I think that'll be overtaken by Cooper Lane today.
Yeah, correction there. DCI actually had a hat trick. A player scored a hat trick last game, so that wouldn't go over his total of 2 goals. Long ball's played in by Roosevelt. Doesn't end up with anything. Ball with Roosevelt here in the middle of the field. Intercepted by Ellison, who can maybe get played in through here, but no, chooses to go backwards. Beautiful ball there, can't reach the Carp, who is free on that left-hand side. Roosevelt can be dangerous here. Gets cleared by Taman. Roosevelt looked to have given up here in these later stages of this game, as they're just playing long ball after long ball. Beautiful turn there by Roosevelt. Nice ball into the center. Can he do anything with it? He takes a shot, and it's straight into the keeper's arms. Nice shot there. Probably their best opportunity and best look at goal all game. And Healy takes the goal kick quickly, only to kick it out of bounds. Save! Roosevelt and Wilson are fighting for the ball on the far end of the field. Throwing for Wilson, taken quickly. So it's kind of hard to see in the shade here. Wilson doing a good job of keeping the ball as it's bouncing all around. Goes out for a Wilson throw. Puts it into the box. Can he look at goal here? Yes, he can. And it's a great save by the Roosevelt keeper. And Wilson looked to have a second opportunity there, but it's gobbled up. Wilson have it again in the attacking third. Beautiful overlap there. Goes out for a Wilson throw-in. Carp stands over it. We'll give the ball to Stevens, and the referee tells him to back up. Stevens gets the throw into Ellison, who plays a nice ball into the center, but can't find any Wilson head as it goes out for a Roosevelt ball kick. Elected to take it short. Roosevelt have possession here in the midfield. They were doing a good job of keeping the ball, however, it gets turned over to Wilson, who has had possession for, I would say, probably about 80% of this game. Done a really good job there, keeping the ball and passing it around. As Karp gets on the end of this, and once again he is offsides. Wow, that is the third time in the second half. Really, really disappointing here. Such bad quality from a good, high-quality player. It's really annoying to see from a coaching standpoint and from a spectator standpoint, because we'd like to see him do more with this ball, and he can't because he's just standing a foot or two offsides. Wilson have it on the right-hand side. Great touch around the defender. He has options in the middle. Finds Mayberry. Plays it all the way out to Karp, who's not standing offside. Surprise, surprise. Gets it into Manji. And once again, he is offsides. Wow, this Wilson team can't stay on sides. Getting a little bit too excited and going forward too much, and they're not realizing where they are on the pitch in relation to a Roosevelt defender.
Yeah, ref right there, the line ref is really being picky about it, and so lots of offsides calls have been made in the second half.
Free kick taken short, finding the right back. Is given away to Mayberry in the midfield. He's not quite on the same page as Karp. Beautiful turn there by Chico. As Wendell finds Stevens, who can maybe find Karp on the far end. Nice play by Wilson as Mayberry takes an effort at goal. A little bit far out as the keeper had trouble picking up that ball, but he does so in the end. Keeper punts it straight to Ellison, who can't quite control the ball. As Fernandez and the Roosevelt player are fighting for it, and a foul gets called on Fernandez.
So under the 9-minute mark, we continue to say our appreciation for you being here. And I'd like to ask you to subscribe to help support the channel, and just to be updated on every Wilson sport in the event that we're streaming here on Wilson Live.
Yes, to reiterate that, every single Wilson sporting event will be filmed on this channel here, Wilson Live. And so if your daughter, son, nephew, whoever is playing for Wilson and you would like to watch him play, you can do that here right on this channel. Everything will be filmed. And if you would like to show support, you can click that subscribe button. As the ball finds Karp on the far end. It was a poor touch, but in the end it doesn't matter. Wendell finds Ellison, who can maybe take crack on goal. As Chico does, and it doesn't find anybody. Roosevelt are on the attack here, as Wilson actually has 5 defenders back, so it should be kept in safe hands as it is. Beautiful defending there by Ellison. Fernandez finds Wendell, who finds Fernandez again. Can maybe play in Mayberry, and Mayberry quite can't get on the end of it. Mayberry did score earlier in this game. The Roosevelt player is down on the pitch injured with his hands on his head. He'll need to be checked out by some Wilson staff. Make sure nothing's wrong. As the player just looks to be exhausted, maybe cramping up a little bit. Nothing too serious. As play is about to start back up. Drop kick awarded to Roosevelt here. As the cameraman should get back on duty. Drop kick for Roosevelt here as the goalkeeper takes it. Goes all the way wide. Wilson gets it in the midfield. They have 5 players on the attack here. Chico has a lot of space in the midfield if he can find a pass. Can't even put under pressure. Doesn't do all the way what he needed to do to get it away. But they do retain possession. Back with Taman. Great ball into Lindo. Finds Carp on the end. Mayberry has it. Mayberry has a lot of options. Plays Wendell through and it's just intercepted by Roosevelt. Stevens seemed to be in there. Roosevelt are on the attack, have 4 players in front of the ball, but they can't do anything with it as it goes all the way back for a Roosevelt throw. In. Throw it down the line by Roosevelt. Only finds the likes of Ellison, who gives the ball right away as he had all the time in the world. Could have sat down, had a nice meal, and still had time with the ball. Bit of a switch swap with the ball. Fernandez finds Mayberry in the center of the field, who hits it! And it just goes wide. Nice opportunity there by Mayberry, just because it's past the post. And it will lead to a Roosevelt goal kick. Beep, beep. Goal kick taken by Roosevelt defender. Roosevelt really has not been able to find any of their teammates on these goal kicks. Seems like they're just giving the ball away every time they get it. As Carp has it. Carp does well to get around 1 defender. Can't get around 2. As Stevens puts in a nice ball, and it just goes over the bar. What an effort there by Stevens. Just skims the bar. Unfortunate to not go in there. Beautiful shot. Unfortunate, I think. 4 minutes 30 reads on the clock, as you can see here. Score is 6-0 Wilson. Here we have an aerial view of course plumbing the third field. Although it takes a long kick. Wow. Fernandez seemed to run over the Roosevelt defender. Can't do that in soccer here. Roosevelt has outside of the box. He takes a shot and it goes wide. Maybe the 3rd shot they've had all game. 1 has been on target. The other 2 have gone absolutely AWOL. However, it does go all the way back out to the exit gate here at Horace Fleming in the third field. Seems like this game is winding down. Finished as a 6-0 win here for Wilson. Roosevelt on the attack, can he play him through? He's a little bit behind them. They still have it on the far side. He plays him through. Can he get a nice cross in? No, he cannot, as it's beautifully defended by Stevens to award his team a goal kick. Good opportunity there from Roosevelt. Just lacks the ending and finishing touch that they need to get that goose egg off the board. Beautiful day for soccer here. Glad it isn't monsooning like it was last week. There's some passing around the back. Doesn't have it in the midfield. Wilson can have a shot here. He hits it, and it just goes wide. That was Wendell on the shot. About to enter the last minute of play in this matchup between Roosevelt and Wilson. Score will most likely not change as it reaches 6-0. And after this game, if you are still interested, you can tune into the Sidwell versus Wilson volleyball game that is also being broadcasted on this YouTube channel, as it is tied 22-22. Close game there. Wilson looking to dominate over the DCIAA opponents, as they're playing an out-of-conference team here in Sidwell. Wilson has been recently a good women's volleyball team, as they have made it to the big tournaments for this area in the DMV, and have actually done pretty well, only losing to St. John's and GDS, who surprisingly has a good volleyball team, as they're not known for sports team. As Roosevelt is attacking, and it is match point in the women's volleyball game. Beautiful turn here by Slenderman. He just can't keep possession, and it's taken away by a Roosevelt defender. Final 5 seconds of this matchup. Wilson are on their last attack. And the referee blows his whistle as the scoreboard reads 000.
If you want to switch over to the Wilson volleyball game, it's match point. The game is about to end, so if you want to show us your support, it's timeout right now. So you have time to be able to get over there and watch the end of that game. This has been your broadcast team of Nathaniel Wigman,
Alexander Beaumont-Thomasek,
and Mikkel Craig.
Thanks for
appreciate
watching.
you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
We'll be back Friday night for the HD Woodson versus Wilson Tigers varsity football game.
Hope to see you at